Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My name is John Hodgman. It is day 2 of the Max Fun Drop. Sorry, I started hearing myself back on another platform. Good morning. Good morning, Dad. I'm also hearing myself back on another platform. Let me change everything here. There. That was the problem. There we go. I had a couple of tabs open that shouldn't have been open. Sometimes we open unfortunate tabs. Good morning. My name is John Hodgman. It is the second day. Oh, is using oil, heat, and septic as scary as it sounds. Already stuff is happening in the comments that I am not following. But Maggie Berg says, I can hear John. But it does not sound like any of you can hear the sound effects of the game that we're playing today, which is SimCity 2013, playing today and every day. This is the joy of zoning for those of you joining us to zone. My name is John Hodgman. Every now and then, in fact, once a year, I spend a few days building a new city in SimCity 2013, the notoriously buggy and final entry into the SimCity franchise. And we do it all in celebration of Max Fun Drive. Now, I'll just say to you right now, today is the second day of the Max Fun Drive. It's time for me to put some stuff on Do Not Disturb. There we go. And it is new member day. If you are a new listener to Judge John Hodgman and you have never heard of Max Fun Drive, let me explain to you. Max Fun Drive is the 2 and only 2 weeks per year that we come and ask you to consider becoming a supporting member of Judge John Hodgman by going to MaximumFun.org/join. If you go to MaximumFun.org/join, not only do you have the option to support the Judge John Hodgman podcast, but any or all of the Max Fun podcasts that you love, including the podcast that I started this year with Janet Varney called E Pluribus Motto, about the state mottos, seals, flags, mammals, muffins, and other junk. But also the Flophouse, Bullseye, Jordan Jesse Go, all your favorites. The JV Club with Janet Varney, for example. And if you become a member, not only do you support the show, and membership begins just at $5 a month, but also you get access at that level to all of the bonus content that members receive, including a monthly members-only mailbag that Jesse and Jennifer Marmer and I record for you every month. And not just for our show, but all of the bonus content that is around for every show, including the Max Fun Spring Break Beach Party House Spectacular that we recorded both on audio and video just a few days ago. Spring break is the theme of Max Fun Drive this year. It is a time of renewal, and we love the people who are renewing. But today, it is a time of newel. It is New Members Tuesday. If you've never been a member before, now you know. The very, very tip of the very, very large iceberg of the benefits membership in Max Fun brings to you and to us. And I have a special offer that I announced on my socials last night. For any new member, we have the option that you can prepay for the year. So, for example, if you do a $5 a month membership, you can prepay it and just do $60. And then your credit card won't be charged every month or whatever. If you've never been a member before and you join at any level at MaximumFun.org/join and you prepay for the year, why don't you email me? Email me a screenshot of your receipt, and I will thank you personally on social media, Instagram primarily, and mispronounce your name. Hodgman at MaximumFun.org is my email address. Yes, it goes to me. Please don't abuse it. But instead, go to MaximumFun.org/join. and either start a new membership for yourself or a new membership for a friend. Prepay for the year, send me a screenshot of your confirmation email, and I will thank you and mispronounce your name on the internet. But let's get down to business, shall we? I am, during these 2 weeks of the Max Fun Drive, doing something I really enjoy sharing with you, and that is I play SimCity live. And indeed, you can see over this shoulder, yeah, I did it right, the city that we've been building called Powerhouse Ledge. I guess you can't hear the music or the sound effects, and it's not coming this time. It's coming in here. I don't know how to set it up. Let me see what I can do about these sound effects, because they're quite loud in my head right now. Let me see what I can do about this. As you can see, though, we are, well, you can't see because I have this banner down below. So I'll move that banner right now. You can see we're cruising to 1 million simoleons. But first, I'm going to do something about these sound effects, because it is quite loud. It's quite loud in my ear. But what I would love is to make some adjustments here. If I put the sound effects in the speakers of my computer, then I can play it to you through here, right? So let's do that. I'm just making an adjustment here. Output shall be through the Mac Pro speakers. I'm still hearing it in my cans. Or am I? No, still hearing it in my cans. All right. I would love for you to be able to hear the sound effects. I don't know what I did differently from yesterday. I'm going to take one more second as people populate the room. If you're in the comments, do me a favor and let everyone know what's happening. Just going to take a moment here. Settings, audio, that's just that. If I go to system settings, I know what I'll do. Watch this. Thanks, everyone, for your patience. Can you hear me now? That's what they say. Can they hear me now? Okay. Yeah, famous last words. Watch this. Thanks, plus Greg. Just to quote someone who has a commercial career when I don't. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? And I think I'm now hearing the sound effects through. Yeah. There we go. There we go. They should be coming through my speakers now. I just want to be able to hear it, and then I can give you some of that music when it comes time. Okay. So we have game audio. We have me audio. We have me in my cans. We have game audio coming out of the computer. And to the race to 1 million simoleons here in the city that we call Powerhouse Ledge. Now, the idea of this show, which I call The Joy of Zoning, is to allow you of a weekday morning during horrible times to simply zone out with me as I zone commercial, residential, and industrial zones in this game, SimCity 2013. It's a very meditative game. I enjoy zoning out to it. I would zone out to it all day if I could. I don't know why I do anything else in this life. But because it is so meditative and relaxing, and I do have things to do, I usually constrain it to these 2 weeks a year when we do Max Fun Drive. Max Fun Drive is themed this year. It is spring break in Max Fun Land. So I am building a spring break destination eventually. Over the course of these 10 days, this is day 2, I am eventually going to populate and create a city upon an island. And the island is called Grand Haven. And you can see that island right here. Nope, that's Summit Vista. There it is, Grand Haven. This is going to be a tourist island. It's going to be chock full of casinos and pleasure domes of all kinds, beaches and motocross races and rock concerts. But in order to create a tourist destination in the city, as we discussed yesterday, I have to create a population that will travel to that tourist destination. And this is it. I'm turning down the music a little bit for me, but you can still hear it if I do this. Very inspiring. Let's take a look at our city and where we are at so far, as we are cruising very handily to a bank account of 1 million simoleons. Yeah, it's sort of a Cabo San Hodgman vibe, but that's kind of a good name. I decided to call it HODG-TONA Beach because that's sweatier. Yes, it's a dang PC using a PC. So this is the city that we started just yesterday building, yesterday morning. And it is called Powerhouse Ledge because it's on a ledge. And I am using it to provide juice to our future tourist paradise. Juice in the form of power. Oil power in this case. And let's see how our power is holding up. We still got a lot of excess power. That's good. Juice in the form of another precious resource that is liquid. Not really juice, but it is water. We have our water pumping station going. And let's see how our water is doing. We have more than enough water for now. You can see it right over here. And juice in the way of money juice. Hey, we just crossed 1 million simoleons. Thank you very much. You can see right now. And a lot of that is due to this other juice, which is the raw ore that we've been mining. This raw ore is something we mine in the city. This is natural resources juice, I guess. You can see these mines over here, pardon me. This is the ore mine. You can see where the ore is by looking at the raw ore template. Yep, see that's where it is. And these bar graphs represent how much ore is being stored currently. And this is our trade depot where we are exporting the ore. You can see we're exporting ore at 7,500 simoleons per 10 units. And that's how we're making a lot of our money. We don't have any oil stored in this trade depot. I had created an oil lot to store oil for our oil power generator. But I've begun importing oil directly to the generator, so we don't need this lot anymore. So I'm going to do a little edit here. No. Do a little edit. There we go. Edit. And I'm going to ditch that crude oil storage lot. And at this point, I'm going to really go into my own head for a while. Because what I'm going to do is monotone narrate this the way Bob Ross would narrate The Joy of Painting, which is very much a model of this show. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm not approved to import metal or alloy or fuel or plastic yet. And it looks like we have enough storage in the raw or storage lot. So I'm going to leave that spot blank because a little later on, I'm going to start smelting. You heard me. You heard me. Yeah. Hodgman's going to smelt. We're going to start making metal, which is even more valuable to export. Powerhouse Ledge is going to become very powerful. We're going to get a lot of money and population and water and energy banked in this city. And then pretty soon, I'm going to say once I bank 10 million simoleons, we're going to go over to what is now called Grand Haven. Claim it and rename it. Claim it and rename it. I'm going to call it HODG-TONA Beach. I'm going to put myself not there, not there. That's better for you. That way we can see your comments down below. I won't be blocking them. You know what they say about who smelts it. That's right. You got it. Does HODG-TONA Beach or Powerhouse Ledge have a city motto or slogan? That's a reference to E Pluribus Motto, the new podcast that I'm doing with Janet Varney about state mottos. I look forward to your suggestions in the comments because right now I got to focus on this city. I got to zone out. I can see your comments. If you're watching on Twitter or what we used to call Twitter or Instagram, I cannot see your comments. But you can go over to our YouTube channel, Judge John Hodgman Pod. Click on live videos. I'll drop the link actually to the YouTube right in the well, you won't see it in the comments. I'll just spell it out for you. It is bit.ly zone joy, all capital letters. Looks like this, bit.ly zone joy. That's a direct link to our YouTube. I'm going to put it in a banner for you. I'll show you that. There we go. Bit.ly zone joy. If you're watching on Instagram or X and you would like to comment and be part of the chat, that's where you need to go. You're welcome to watch wherever you like to watch. I'll be doing this until noon. I can't do it past noon because I got to prep for a very special podcast that I'm recording with Janet Varney. I'll tell you more about that later. But let's get to zoning. Let's get to zoning. Oh, by the way, if you are at the Judge John Hodgman YouTube channel, why don't you please go ahead and subscribe? Like, share, subscribe, you know. HODG-TONA Beach, office space on island time. I like that, plus Greg. Good to see you. Yeah, favorite kind of ASMR is this. Yep. All right, let's get into the ASMR of it, shall we? A little later on, I'm going to smelt it. I got to find my game again. Lost it. There we go. Let's go in a little bit closer. Take a look at what we got here in this city as we have a profitable budget. We're taxing more than we're spending. So we're earning 12,444 simoleons per hour. You can see it right here. According to this, it is 4:08 a.m. here in the city. There goes a truck. This is a water tower. It's a little bit of a leftover from when we started the city before I built that water pumping station. It's called Good Water. There goes another truck. So quiet in the city. Let's see if I can find... Well, I missed out on that truck. Let's go over here to where people are coming in. Cheap office, low-cost biz. You might recall that we upgraded all of our roads to these high-density roads. Yeah, we're going to follow this truck. It's a delivery truck. I bet it's going out of the city. Yeah, we're not going to be able to follow it anymore. Bye. Let's follow someone who's coming into the city. Who's this? A moving truck. Follow them. They'll give us a little tour of the city. Powerhouse Ledge, it's called. Oops, come back. Whoa, where'd you go? I lost him, or he lost me. That's the entrance to our city. Let me pause it for a second. Find a truck to follow. Here comes a moving truck. Let's do it again. Go. Follow. It's at a red light. Go on. Will we follow? Nope. It's just leap. What? Remember when I said that SimCity was notoriously buggy? Let's try you. Follow. There we go. Guess I had to be a little bit closer. It's 5:01 a.m. in Powerhouse Ledge. Where's this moving truck going? Leaving. I can't get a good tour around here. Since we upgraded our roads, we were able to increase density. So now you're seeing stuff like low-cost services. Sorry. This is Tri-Top Studio Apartments. It does not seem like a studio apartment to me. Hey, a petition to build a mayor's mansion has been approved. Let's do it. Let's have some fun. Let's go down a little bit closer. Look a little bit more that way, and let's figure out a spot for the mayor's mansion. Cut through this alleyway. Oh yeah, this is that dirt road that I left behind. When we started our city, it was all dirt roads. You'll remember that. This is the dirt road that I left behind as a reminder of old school Powerhouse Ledge. This is some big open space that we could have some fun with. Is it a good spot for a mayor's mansion, do you think? You'll recall if we look at the top of the city here, and it's going to get much bigger, trust me, that we were going to do high wealth down here on the beach. And that we were going to do, this middle part was going to be our medium wealth area, and the edges were going to be our low wealth area. This, of course, over here is our industrial area. That's zoned yellow. That's zoned industrial. Unfilled medium wealth jobs and high industrial demand. They're always wanting me to zone more industrial. I might. Can't push me around, thanks. Why don't we go ahead and build a neighborhood? I'm going to stick with the high density street here. I'm going to go right down here. And we're going to start building a neighborhood for our high wealth residents right down here. Don't want to do that though. No, shoot. I want it to go down. I don't want it to be up high like that. And there is a way to lower and raise the roads. I guess I could do that. And then it's nice and flat that way. Let's go ahead and carry on over. Whoops. That. I could do a little bit of a curved road this way, I suppose. Not very pleasing to me if I do it this way. You see how lumpy that road is? I won't be able to build anything there. In fact, I'm going to scale this back a little bit. And then let's see if I can make this hard turn here. It's a little inelegant, but let's just see. No, I still have that curved road on. Just going to do something here just to make this a little bit less grim looking. Now I'm going to go back to that curved road. Looks a little nicer, don't you think? I think so. And we can even carry another road down this way. Shall we try it? No, doesn't want to. Probably there should be a nice way to connect these like this. Whoa. That, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Wish this other part of the road was a little curvier, though. You know what I mean? Like, just make it a little bit more graceful. Just steadily earning money here. Most of my advisors are not yelling at me at the moment, so let's take a moment to make this road beautiful. Good enough. Is that enough access to the beach area? Or do we need more access, right? Let's say it's fine. I'm going to use the square road building tool to build out squares like this. That's too much. Or I can go that way like that. Kind of mimic what we've got going on up there. I don't love building curved roads unless it's just to make it look a little bit nicer, because you can't get density on curved roads. The buildings are designed, as you can imagine, to not work that way. It doesn't quite work. We'll figure that out later. And the reason I'm building this high wealth area now, can't do that. Can do that. You can't do that. Or that. The reason I'm building this high wealth area now, I can sneak this in like that. How about that? I like that. It's a little awk. Is that mayor's mansion raises land value to high wealth. So if I want to place it, I'd like to place it down here. What if I were to do it like this? Is that a thing? I don't know if it is, but I'm going to try it. None of this is particularly elegant. But as we cruise to 10 million simoleons, and we're going to do that fast, we need to just kind of be a little rough and tumble, even. Go back to straight. So I could bring this down a little bit. Like that, right? Look, I said I wanted curved. I don't like curved roads, but let's just for fun do a circle. Well, we can't do that. Or an oval? Nope. Nope. Won't work. I'll save this for later. I'll figure out what to do over here. But let's go ahead and zone for commercial and industrial down here and build this into a high wealth neighborhood. Remember, this was designed and developed in 2013, when wealth and income inequality was honestly less egregious. And also, this was a little less insulting and offensive. But yes, I am building a neighborhood for wealthy people, okay? Okay. It's just going to happen. I'm going to build a little area of commercial activity here. I bet you these streets are a little too small, to be honest with you. Or these blocks are a little too small for major development, but let's see. And we'll add residential here. And I bet I'm going to use this area eventually if I get there to a big sea trading port. Here come people moving in already. Have I ever fully upgraded the mayor's mansion with all the little add-ons? I'm going to do it. Let's do that. Let's do that mayor's mansion. We were talking about it. You can move. Sims all over the city will celebrate when I move into the city as the mayor. Raises high wealth land value. So we can put that someplace. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe I can't put it anywhere. Maybe the only place to put it is over here. No, that's no good. I thought I could sneak it in there. You see how big some things are? What am I going to do about this? I know. Do I? Do I though? What if this is kind of grody? Let's try this. I don't know how much I need high wealth anyway, but let's do this then. Let's put it over here. Yeah. It's a hot spot for the mayor's mansion, I must say. And do we have an opportunity to upgrade our... Yeah, we do. Yesterday we had a hot debate in the comments about whether to add a Department of Education or a Department of Transportation. We ended up adding the Department of Education, which you can see right here. Excuse me. There it is. Good looking building. But as you can see, there's an upgrade available here at the town hall. Let's take a look at it. No one's protesting today. That's our town hall. And let's do the upgrade. I didn't know it got that extra roof. That's the first time I've ever seen that. I can't terraform islands. No, can't do it. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the Department of Transportation, which can go right up on the back there. I could kill off those two houses, but I'm going to plop it right in the back there on top. You see it's on top of this. It's on top of the Department of Utilities, I think. That's good. Smiles abound. Everyone loves it when we upgrade our town hall. And the reason that we're upgrading the town hall with the Department of Transportation is, as promised, to add a bus service. I don't know exactly why, but I usually add a bus service. I don't want a minibus. I want this. I want a bus terminal. I usually put it right here. I don't know why. I just always put it right there. I could put it over here. And I guess I'm going to do it just to change it up a little bit. And the reason that we want this bus service, you see, is that these buses, and I get, how many buses do I get? Oh, I have to add bus stops. Boy, oh boy, are you guys going to get bored now. The buses not only are local, but they are regional. I'm going to add a couple more buses. So we're about half capacity there. So obviously this will reduce traffic. And it will also facilitate intercity travel. Once we get HODG-TONA Beach up and running, these buses are going to be busing folks in, college students in. That reminds me, college students. Into the casinos and beaches and so forth. It's going to be a total White Lotus situation over there. But for these buses to operate properly, we need to put in bus stops. One thing I learned from playing this game with you guys over the years is that Sims do not like to cross the street. So when you add bus stops, you need to make sure they cover both sides of the street. Just so you see, as I move the bus stop around, it shows where the bus will go and what it will service, right? But just having it be all in green doesn't mean that it's going to be efficient, because they're like this here. I could put the bus stop. You can see this a little bit closer. I could put the bus stop over here on this side of the street, but no one's ever going to go to it because they don't live on that side of the street. Put it over here. We got something. Boink. We'll just go along this road. Maybe I want to get a little bit bigger so I can see where the green really is. The bus stop is included over there, I think. And then this is just the inner road, or I should say the ring road, right? Just the interior part of the road, just every few blocks. We don't want them stopping, frankly, too often. Okay, now I'm over here at a part where it's actually important to put one down on the other side of the road too, because they got to get to those factories. There are our poop pipes that we talked about before. Some more factories over here. Go ahead and upgrade these roads while we're here. There's no reason not to. Here too. The highest density available. Let's go back to plopping bus stops. So I put one there already. I'll put another one over here. Just doing a big circle all the way around. I'm going to go down to the beach in a minute. I'm going to put a bus stop in front of the clinic. I think that's wise, right? I think that's pretty wise. I'll just plop one over here. Oh, I sort of lost the plot there, didn't I? I need to put one over here. And over here. I don't want to put one on that dirt road. I don't think it's really necessary. And yeah, over here too. How are we looking? So we got a lot of bus coverage. Got to go down the middle here now. So I'm going to go put one here. And I'll put one on this side of the road, and then this side of the road. That looks good. I'm going to put one here and another one here. And I'm going to go up the road like this. Excuse me. That didn't quite work out the way I wanted, but it's fine. Okay, I don't think that's too many. I think it might just be enough. I do want to put some in front of these places where people work so they can commute there. And now let's go down to the beach. Doink. 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 And doink. I doinked everywhere. I doinked everywhere I could. Average rate for buses is 24 minutes. That's in the green. We're doing good. Now, I mentioned that we got to have some college students. And that means we want to have a community college. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these roads. Now, there's a reason. I learned last time. Yeah, I'm always doinking. Yep, poop pipe number 1. I'm going to go, since I'm over here looking at the comments. Nice to see you all here, everybody. I'll just remind you really quickly. We're taking a little break. Couple minutes. This is the Max Fun Drive. This is the 2 and only 2 weeks a year when we ask you to consider supporting the Judge John Hodgman podcast and all of your favorite podcasts at Maximum Fun by going to MaximumFun.org/join. I'm just going to go ahead and put that down there so you can think about it while I'm building this community college. Max Fun Drive this year is themed to spring break. You're joining me on the Joy of Zoning, my play along mini series where I'm building HODG-TONA Beach, a spring break destination for all of the members and friends of Maximum Fun, virtually in SimCity 2013. HODG-TONA Beach will occur not in this city, but in a new city that we're going to build. Probably get to that tomorrow. Oh, well, let's cross fingers. And because it's a spring break destination, we need college students. So we need to build a college. I could build a university. I'm not sure I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to start with a community college. And you may recall from yesterday that I had started this city with a wind power plant just to get us going before I transitioned to oil. And I turned off the wind power plant and I decided to keep it around. But at this point, I'm going to put my community college there. I think it's a good spot for it. First, I'm going to upgrade these roads, at least this one. And let's see if I'm okay. You know what? I might need to build a school before I build a community college. I think that's right. Yep. I need to educate regular students first in a regular old school. So people love schools. They love schools a lot. I could sneak a school in there. But that's not where most of the people live. I've got a lot of room up here. But this is a good little spot to sneak a school, and it's not going to live there forever. As soon as I've educated 800 students, I'm going to switch over to the community college. And that will make people happy. But meanwhile, my medium wealth community is going to get more medium and more wealthy. Now, once you've built a school, you need some school buses. I can do up to 5, so I'll do 3. And I want some extra classrooms. Oops, I guess I need one of these guys for his classrooms. Let's sneak that in over there. And I'll give it a little flag, a little sign. Sure. And yes, I know, no school bus stop. I'm going to do some more doinking to come. Zoom out a little bit. And we want to make sure that we're mostly doinking in the residential areas because they're the ones who want to send their kids to school. So we want to get out of the green zone and expand that green zone. And go right down the middle. That makes people really happy. That makes people want to build up their lives and their houses. Go over here, do the same thing again. Hit both sides of the street. And these are going to be used. I don't need a school bus stop in front of that business. But these are residential areas here. So let's doink them. Gonna doink one there. Gonna doink one here. Gonna doink one here. Gonna doink one there. I'm gonna hit up here to get these guys. Doink. 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 And all the way down here, doink. And let's go ahead and get our new neighborhood doinked up. That'll help and promote growth. Doink, doink, doink. Even though these Richie Riches will probably end up sending their kids to private school. Okay, so 350 students are enrolled. I may have wasted money on that classroom because it looks, oh no, there are 2,000 some odd students who are not enrolled. But we'll get them enrolled soon. What's the capacity of this school? Oh, already I'm getting a flashing mortar board. That means trouble. Right here in Powerhouse Ledge City. What's the problem? Oh. Classrooms are full. We need more classrooms. I was just about to say, I thought maybe I'd wasted my money, but I didn't. Add some more classrooms. That brings our capacity up to 550, but we need to teach 800 before I get approval for the community college. And the community college is what we want because the community college modernizes industrial buildings, which is hot. And as well, it really doesn't make a difference in terms of gameplay, but I can't have a spring break destination without a college in the region of some kind. Maybe even a university. We're steadily hopping up in our money. You can't see it because I got that important banner going on down there. But our money is growing. We're almost at 1.5 simoleons. I thought we might hit 10 today. Probably tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Oh, so we need to educate 800, so I need to add even more classrooms. I can't do tops, so let's do over here. Oh, look, I can sneak behind there. And that brings us to capacity of 750. One more time. And since I want to move this along, let's go ahead and max out the school buses. Get those kids in school. Once we I think it was Kate who finally explained this to me, that once you have a community college, you don't need a high school, you don't need a middle school, you don't need an elementary school. Everyone just goes to the community college. It's not how it really works, SimCity 2013, but what did I get here? A note, a mayor's mansion upgrade is available. Let's handle our poop pipes first. We have some backed up poop pipes. And that means, you know what? It's time for that sewage treatment plant. Now you remember that all of our air, our wind, I mean to say, is going in this direction. You can see it. We want all of our industry, all of our smelly things, the sewage treatment center, we want that all to be downwind of every place else. And so this road here, this whole thing, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to get rid of these factories and put in a... Oh, wait a minute. Someone reminded me. Oh, no, it's only if you get the academy. Sorry, I'm going to just go ahead and put the sewage treatment plant, and I'm going to put it all the way down. I'm going to put it all the way down to the end here. I'm going to extend this road. High density street, I mean to say. Sorry. No, I don't need a square, thank you. I just need a line. So I'm going to put it all the way down at the end. And you can hear how excited the music is for the sewage treatment plant. Take a listen. Really playing the vibraphones there. What was I doing? Oh yeah, sewage treatment. Sewage treatment. Here we go. Then we can get rid of all of those poop pipes. Yeah, that's where I'm going to put it. It's expensive. So let's get that up and running. And I'm going to go ahead. You can take a little look at it. You want to see what we just plopped? I know, gross. There we go. It's working. I'm going to go ahead and add an extra bucket. But before I do, I need to place a road here to make sure that I don't block off my getting back down. Yeah, I love that road. All right. Now, did I lose a spot over there? I bet I did. I can't. Oh, no, I can fit that right in there. That's nice and snug. Good. Okay. And now that that's working, we can get rid of all of these poop pipes. Oh. The town loves this. Listen to this. Poop pipes are going away. And, right, there's no problem there anymore. You want freight producers. Yes, I know you do. I'm going to go ahead and zone all of this for freight. You can sneak some freight in there. Not a lot, but some. Eventually, I might be reclaiming this whole... You know what? I might reclaim this whole city block for freight. Eventually. Now you can see, right? Here we go. This is a big factory that's being built in real time because of the density. And you see there that it gets a tech level, right? And right now it's all pretty low tech. That one, low tech. Yeah. We want to increase the technology. And that's going to help us. Or that's where that community college is going to help us. How are we doing on the community college front, by the way? Let's take a look. Take that banner off for a second so you can see how we're doing. Well, I don't think we're there yet, right? We would have gotten a notice saying it's been approved. 800 students a day. Okay, keep going. You know what I want to do is I want to put a bus stop in front of that sewage treatment plant so workers can get there. Oh, there is one. I was thinking ahead. Look at this incredible road that I built. Can you imagine trying to drive that down that? Very steep. Sun's coming up, 6:42 a.m. here in Powerhouse Ledge. Eventually I'll have to connect. Whoa, where are we? This railroad. Not today. If you remember, we got word of an upgrade available on the mayor's mansion. So let's upgrade it. Once again, fireworks. Take a sip of water while that's happening. Ooh, ah. Got a petition to build a high school approved. What about the community college? We'll find out soon. These are my little upgrades. I've been approved for a statue on top of the thing, so I'm going to do it. Eagle is now on top of the mayor's mansion. And, oh, look, there's a little house here. There we go. Community college approved. We did it. Right here at the top of the hour. We're going to bang that community college in. What's he say here? Classroom's full. Well, I don't care. We're going to come back to the mayor's mansion because it is time to turn Powerhouse Ledge into bye-bye, wind power plant. We don't need you anymore. Instead, we need community college. I got to put it right there. There's no other way. No other way. Well, I could place it over there, but I'm not going to because I want to expand it even. There we go. You can see industry is happy. And I don't know, should we rename Powerhouse Ledge to Hodge State U? Okay, let's try it for a while. Hodge State U, that's the name of our town. Take a look at it. It's the top of the hour. Let's find a little, let's slow it down and find someone to follow. Ryan Lee is checking out the sites in Hodge State U. And while we follow them, let me take a moment to talk to you. This town is towning. It's true. If you're just joining us, and I don't think any of you really are, but my name is John Hodgman. I host a podcast called Judge John Hodgman. That is on a network called the Maximum Fun Network. And we are in a period of 2 weeks that we call the Max Fun Drive. We don't have Patreons. We put out all of our podcasts for free with very minimal ad support, because the primary, and by primary I mean primary, source of our funding comes from our listener members, maybe even you. You can join and become a member of Maximum Fun and support the podcasts that you love, including the Judge John Hodgman podcast, for as little as $5 a month. With $5 a month, you get not only the knowledge that you're supporting a thing that you like and helping us directly, and pay Jennifer Marmer's salary and Dan Telfer's salary and Daniel Spears' salary. You also get access to our members-only mailbag once a month, special episode where we answer all your questions, which only members can ask. Excuse me. My voice does not want to be begging. I was saying, you also get access to bonus content for all the shows, et cetera, at higher levels. There are thank you gifts, but really, just $5 a month. You can pay it every month. You can click pay in advance, $60 for the whole year. Never think about it again. MaximumFun.org/join is where you go to do it. If you're a new member, oh, we stopped following her. What happened? We got to find someone else to follow. Rudolph Ruark says, no hotels, time to leave town. Now we could build a university. I'm going to hold on that just to finish what I was saying to you. As part of the Max Fun Drive, I'll be meeting you every morning, every weekday morning, this week and next at 10 a.m. Eastern, to work on this city and have fun together and give you some of the daily messages from the drive. I won't talk much more about it, but today in Max Fun Drive is our new member day. If you've never been a member before, please consider right now going to MaximumFun.org/join. Open a tab. Go ahead and do it. If we get 1,000 new members this week, Jesse and Jennifer and I will record a special members-only episode where it's going to be a live watch-along of the movie From Justin to Kelly, because it's a spring break movie, and this is a spring break Max Fun Drive. And if we get 2,500 new members before the end of the drive, I would say before Tuesday of next week, then next week we will do a live stream of Get Your Pets, a big episode of Get Your Pets. Those of you who know what it is, great. If you don't, it's where I go on social media and randomly interview people's cats and dogs and other pets. And this time they'll be wearing their spring wardrobe. Easter hats for cats, seersucker jackets for dogs, maybe a linen suit for a bearded dragon. It's going to be fun. New members. They are the seeds that we plant to continue to grow the network here in springtime. So if you've never been a member and you have the means, please consider going to MaximumFun.org/join. If you are a new member and you join before the end of day Friday and you prepay for the year, take a screenshot of your confirmation letter that you'll get in the email. Forward that to me at Hodgman@MaximumFun.org or however you get at me. And I will, I'll put you in the queue and I will thank you personally on the internet and mispronounce your name. All right. That's what's going on. That's why we're doing. We just built a community college. Let's see what's going on in our city. And I'm going to make it big again. Big it up. Here we go. We have renamed our city to Hodge State U. Well, I just want to say, yeah, Maximum Fun is worth every penny. Thank you very much, Aaron. This Paper Life, oh yeah, got to up my membership this year. Yeah, you know, if you're already a member, you can boost your membership by $1 a month at MaximumFun.org/join, and that will count towards our unlockables, the From Justin to Kelly and the Get Your Pets. That'll count. I'm on board, says Jealous1934. Good. Thank you. All right, let's get back into it. The joy of zoning continues. Now, we now can build a university. Maybe I'll get there, but it takes up a lot of land. And I don't really feel a strong need for it yet. And you know, what we need to do is remember to respect the trades and learn to teach people in the trades. That means enhancing our community college. This is an affordable college for people here in Hodge State U. And how are we doing? Teaching 618 students. We're approaching capacity, so let's go ahead and add an extension wing. We should put that right there or there. See, we got a lot of room to grow this college. I like it. It's up here on the hill. It's terrific. Do they want a sign? Sure they do. Do they want a flag? Of course. Yeah, let their citizens get enough time to get an AD in vaping before worrying about university. Good. Speaking of technology, it's time to start earning in this town. This will be our high wealth district down here. I was just about to be annoyed by this little house that's stuck over here next to the mayor's house. But I'm going to suggest, I'm going to gently help these people to upgrade by adding some high wealth amenities. The 3 simoleons means high wealth. And this is a modernizing amenity. It's a Millennium Plaza. It houses an indoor tropical aquarium and raises high wealth land value, and it futurizes nearby houses, shops, or factories. Oh, I just lost it there. Let's get it back. And see where it can fit in so nicely there, right? But, you know, we want to kind of maximize where it's reaching. You see its green zone of influence. Like, I don't want to put it there. I don't want to put it there. I'm going to go ahead and put it over here. I think this is a hot spot for it. And you can see now this deep teal getting people very excited. It ain't cheap to run it. But once we get density in here, we'll get more taxes being paid, and you can even see they're upgrading this house right now. And I could also add a little something Since this whole area is going to be high wealth, I'm going to stick a little park in there. They'll like that. And maybe another one can fit in. I don't know. Let's say formal. Another one right there. That's pretty sweet. Yep, you can already see they're upgrading now too. And I could do another one there. Let's just do that. And maybe go back over here and do another sculpture garden next to it. So, right? And then maybe over here, we don't have an approval for an amphitheater yet. Do we have room for a large fountain park anywhere? No, no. But you know, this is medium wealth, but I think we need a public tennis court here. I think we just do. Somewhere in here, right? Yeah, see, these can slot in very easily. Well, no, what kind of room do I have back there? Kind of wanted to put that public tennis court where that dude is. We just received permission to build an academy, and that's not something I'm going to do right now. I'll think about it. The academy unlocks a lot of high-tech, futuristic stuff. And I wonder whether we should do that at some point, but I'm going to hold on that for the moment. I'll show you everything that's in the game by the end of the 2 weeks, trust me. We'll get to everything, but I don't want to rush to make an academy. This is an old school working town. It does have a high wealth district, only because the game will yell at me if I don't have a high wealth district. I want a middle class working town, which is what we have up here on the top of Powerhouse Ledge. I want it working. I want it generating juice. Energy, water, money, people, population. Still want to drop that tennis court somewhere, though. Where's the smallest little spot I could fit it into? That's too big. Yeah, I'll do it right there. I just think it's nice to have a tennis court. Don't you agree? Although they do need something over here to high wealth it up over here. Plaza. I'm surprised that this doesn't do more for us, right? But could sneak in a little walkway somewhere. No. Something a little smaller. I guess I could do something over there. Sure, why not? There we go. Let's see what that does. And maybe I'll just go ahead and zone just a little bit more residential over here. And maybe a little bit more residential over here. Because why not? You know, why not? I'm getting an alert from Town Hall. Another Mayor's Mansion upgrade is available. Hooray, I guess. Hooray. I'm going to upgrade this Mayor's Mansion one time more, and then I'm just going to leave that alone, because I'll be throwing all my money in there. Let's go in there and see what we're looking at here. I added this eagle to the top. Now I'm going to add this fountain. People love it, though. They really do. This is turning... I wonder if maybe I can ultimately plop a mega tower in there. Good morning, Elizabeth. Hello. If you have any questions about gameplay, I do recommend talking to Kate, because she will give you all the hips. Tips and hints. The tints and hips that she offered me when she lived over there in the Azores. I'm still learning them. Still need a library, though. What? Okay. I'll put a library down here, too, right? That's not it. Where's my library? There it is. That raises medium wealth land value, and I want this to be medium up here. That's probably a good spot for it. Let's go ahead and do it. Public library, right here next to the clinic. Funny, I don't see any happy faces. Those green faces didn't plop up. Welcome to the new public library. Okay. It's true that the more educated the city is, the less crime there is. Oh, look at this. Okay, so I said things weren't improving, but here we go. Things are really improving here. Let's speed it up a little. Oh, I'm getting a red zone. What's going on? Hazmat fires destroying the city. Okay, now we have a problem. Because where are my hazmat fires at? There we go. This is going to burn down because I do not have a hazmat fire truck, and I can't get one unless I spend a lot of money building a university, then building a school of engineering, then building a hazmat fire garage. So that's just going to have to burn down because I'm not building a university right now. I mean, a university, I know we're trying to get college students going here, but it's almost $88,000 simoleons, excuse me. Where would I even put it? Kind of out of room. I mean, I guess I could put it here. Get rid of all these people. Oh, I could put it up here. I could snuggle it in. What do you think? Sound off in the comments if you think I should put a university there. But now that we... You're going to love this. Now that we have that community college, remember our grade school? See you later, sucker. Bye. Don't need it anymore. Why would I tear it down? Why would I do that? Well, because it costs money to maintain. Oops. Your favorite me says, imagine being in a building that's on fire and you can see right down the street that they're building a university that will one day teach people how to build a building that will enable and put them on fire. I mean, it's called civilization, I suppose. Take out the school bus stops, John, or they will wait there forever for a bus that will never come. You want me to undoink all those school bus stops right now, Kate? I don't want to undoink the school bus stops, but all right, let's do it. Where are they again? Go into bulldoze mode. Oh, for heaven's sake. It would be easier just to put the school back than to undoink all of them. Fine. There you go. And you know what? No, the city is constrained to the plot. And you know what? Let's do it. Look at that. Is that the perfect spot for it? Right there at the end of the road? Probably won't be able to fit anything else in if I put it there. I'll put it over here. People are going to like this. Not approved for the School of Engineering yet. That's what I need to get that hazmat going. Gets expensive. But it will keep coming up if I don't do something about it. What if I were to zone a little bit of residential right in there? People can live next to the college. I don't know. Why not? Our city's growing. Remember when I put the baseball field here in the ore mine? I think the university raises high wealth land value, so I should have put it down there. Raises high wealth land value. What if I were to put another one down here? Is there room for it? No. I mean, I could ding all of this over here and put the university there. I'm just leaving it the way it is. People are going to be happy with that university there. Okay, we are closing in on 2 million simoleons and 43,000 people. Let's speed it up a little bit. I know that the hazmat fire is still an issue. Still burning. Let's go ahead and speed it up. And as it burns, we'll watch the rest of the city grow. You can see there's a news drone there taking footage of the fire. See it there? See the news drone? It's got green smoke coming out of it. Oh, that was it. It went down. Let's bulldoze it. Bulldoze that rubble. Something new will come in its place. Fire spread over there. Now we're starting to see our very first towers. Greg, I know baseball is boring. In our more exciting city, HODG-TONA Beach, we're going to create a coliseum where there will be, I don't think they do MMA over there, but they do motocross racing. This is nice. Looking bigger. Look at these little mansions down here. Interesting. Pretty fancy. Not this guy, though. This guy's still living in his trailer pod. Do we have a mayor's mansion upgrade? Sure. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go all the way. What can I add this time? A barbecue patio? None of those little buildings. I'll add the barbecue patio. That'll at least get... I can put it right there. There we go. They really love this mayor's mansion. Look at all those happy faces. Peyton Solis came from the university. Let's check out the university there for a minute. Look at these kids. You're all going to go to HODG-TONA Beach. Prince Turbot. Add a dorm. Even more students now can come and chill at university. Okay, so here's what I want to do now that we're getting to have a more affluent community. Is I'm going to up our construction. As the community gets denser and our tax base gets broader. Let's check our taxes, by the way. They're all at 10%. I'm going to leave them there. I might start reclaiming some of this land for more industry, including adding a metals HQ and a smelting factory. But since we're growing, I want to make sure we have enough water. I'm going to go ahead and add. Nope. Can you tell that the music is also getting excited? And I want to make sure we have enough power. And we're buying oil. We've got plenty. I want to make sure our garbage. How are we doing on garbage? Yeah, getting in the yellow there. So we want to make sure that we've got some extra garbage trucks ready to go. We can also put them across the street there if we wanted. Fit in there nicely. I wanted to add another. I can add another turbine. Let's not do that just yet. Max out these guys. And what we're going to do now is something kind of revolutionary. Oh no. Putting everything on hold. We have a zombie outbreak. These zombies are going to go cause trouble all night long. Where are they? Where are you, zombies? Slow it down. Let's find those zombies. I don't remember where I can see them. There. What's this? I forget how to find them. Let's go look through our town for the zombies so we can see them as they attack. I don't see any so far. It's 11:32 p.m. Do you know where your zombies are? What's that mean? I don't see them anywhere. Are they over here by the community college? What's happening over here, guys? Why are you hanging around the community college at midnight? Kate, do you know what I click on to find the zombie problem? Well, there's a mayor's mansion upgrade anyway. I'm tired of spending money on this dumb house. Isn't this spooky? And do you know? And do you know how I can find the zombies in my city? I mean, there's nothing I can do about them. They just have to run their course, but... Come on. I'd like you to be able to see them. Oh, well. Where's the sinkhole, Gregory? Where's the sinkhole? I don't see any evidence that this is actually causing any problems in this city. I don't know what to say about it. I just don't know. Yeah, maybe as I upgrade the mansion, they'll come to see the fireworks. Well, in any case, let's just go back to building our city. We're almost at 2 million simoleons here. It's 11:35 a.m. on the East Coast. I'll be doing this until noon. It's the joy of zoning. It's like the joy of painting, but I'm building a city instead of painting trees, and sometimes there are zombies. Upgrade available. That's what we're waiting for. Let's build that. School of Engineering. No. Oh, I can sort in right there. What a great looking university. Okay. I've got something controversial that I need to do. And that is to start smelting. I know they look like normal people who glow green. Maybe if I just do a quick scan. Tell me if you see any of them. Because I want to start smelting. Uh-oh, look at this traffic jam. Traffic jam at 1:45 a.m. What's happening here? Are these roads upgraded? Yep. Maybe if I see where the police are. Maybe it counts as crime? Who's that? What's happening here? Barbie Chowie. Maybe the police will respond to a zombie call. There we go. Let's see what happens now. See if this police car will find some zombies. Don't just go back to base, dude. Looking for criminals. What about zombies? What am I paying you for? You're not going around very far. No. Oh, now they're pursuing a criminal. Okay, what are you... Taking a prisoner to jail. Well, that's not a zombie either. Come on. Oh. I didn't know I still had this dirt road back in here. Well, that's good. And there's one school bus stop that I can yoink. Turn it off. Let's upgrade this road. At least I found something. Oh, and this guy too. Huh. 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 Okay. But you know what I'm going to do here? I'm not going to upgrade it. I'm going to get rid of it. You're about to find out why. What's the matter? Backed up pipes. Show me where. Let's go back to where I was. Get rid of this road too. I don't like it here. I got big plans. Big plans. I'm going to unzone this. And I'm going to put myself a metals HQ. Right there. Now I have the right to build a metal storage lot, but I don't have the right to start smelting. I need a smelting division. Or I could skip it and instead do something even more controversial, which is go, oh, I can't go straight to processors, can I? No, not approved yet. I need medium tech industrial and high tech industrial. Not there yet. Okay, we're working on it. I don't like the zombie music, I must be honest with you. HQ upgrade is available. Let's go do it. Now, can I add a smelting? Oh, yeah. Commerce division gives me trade port, coal, and raw ore storage lots at the trade port. Don't care about that. Advanced coal mine, don't care about that. Smelting division. That's what I wanted. That's all I've ever wanted. Now I can build a smelting factory. Now again, we want our heavy industry out of the way. Or I should say, downwind. So I'm going to put the smelting factory. And yeah, I'm getting rid of residences. But it just has to happen sometimes. Will it fit in here? It will. Here we go. Let's smelt. I smelt it. I dealt it, so I'm going to smelt it. And I'm going to go ahead. I can create metal. And I can create alloy, but only if I also have coal. I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch of metal. Because metal I can sell on the market for even more. Zombies crumble from daylight. I never knew where you were. What if I click on you now? Nothing. Remember how I opened up this lot over here? Gonna add metal. Metal storage lot. And I'm gonna start exporting metal. Metal I'm exporting at 31,500. And I'm going to start using the ore locally. So the idea now is we're going to max out the delivery trucks here too. And it's going to get ore from the ore mine and bring it right back here. I want to make sure that these delivery trucks are maxed out too, right? Yeah, good. And then we can determine if we even need all three ore lots. How much ore are they getting anyway? Good. Out of resources. Building need raw ore. Yeah, it's coming. Trust me. It's on its way. Okay. In fact, let's speed it up and get it going. Let's watch it happen. Look, here comes a truck of raw ore. Now, this traffic, where are you going with that raw ore, dude? They need it right here. Yeah, come back, stupid. See this little guy crawling around? Come on, come on, come on. This traffic makes me think we need more city buses. Yeah, that's right. New Jersey. That's what I'm building. Did you get your ore finally? Yes. Good. For the urban wealthy, a new alternative to sprawling estates, luxury condos. We lost about 4,000 people in population because of my metal HQ and smelting HQ. It's okay. There's also probably some houses that are rebuilding, but this traffic is no good. Let's go back and see about how we can improve this. We have not yet maxed out on city buses. So let's add some more. Brent, I adore you, but we are maxed out on density of roads. It's just the way it is. I'm going to take that banner off so you can see the full screen. Excuse me. There we go. 12 more minutes. We're not going to get to 10 million today, are we? Maybe I'll adjust that goal tomorrow. But I definitely want to start. Once we start smelting for real, you're going to see some fun stuff happening. Meanwhile, you can see a big old building is coming up here. What's the problem? Worker shortage? Schools don't have enough teachers? Well, I know one way around that. Turn off the school. Don't need it. Oh, this university needs teachers. Well, we'll get there. All these buildings are growing. That means density is increasing. That means we're going to get more population in soon. Don't you worry about it. Look at this building grow. It's exciting. I wonder what it's going to look like. Let's listen to it for a little bit. Looks nice. You can hear that sound. Main branch offices. I thought this was zoned residential over here. You kidding me? I don't want that. Okay, now we can build a processor factory. Dare I? First, well, I'll let you live. But I'm going to raise taxes on you. I don't like that. I thought that was going to be a house. You can see some problems in our high wealth area that I want to address in the not too distant future. But we have an opportunity for a processing factory here. How's our metals coming along? Good. We could start a research project. I don't want to do more wind. School of Engineering doesn't really do much except create that hazmat situation. I tried to do a space center once, it never worked. We're closing in on the end anyway, so what's something that can happen? Do you think the zombies ate thousands of people? Something that can happen is a mayor's mansion upgrade, of course. Tell you what I think. I'm going to upgrade that. I've got a balcony that I can add now. Gets rid of that guy. I have a thought here. And that thought is this. We are constrained right here. I don't want these roads here. I don't even want this road here. I don't want these buildings here. I don't want these buildings. I want to give them room to grow. Is this awkward? Sure. I don't care. They're hemmed in by those make sure that this is all zoned correctly, but they're all hemmed in by that road. And we can even build something fun there. See? SimCity likes what I'm doing. Look, those buildings are getting big. We're smelting gloriously. Well, he's still complaining. Worker shortage. I know. How can there be worker shortage? We've got 80,000 people. Oh, what happened? There we go. We have Godzillas in this SimCity too. We'll see them soon. Perfect is the enemy of party, it's true. Well, this has been a lot of fun. I don't want to stop, but it's almost time. Look at how happy everybody is. What's happening in this corner? Why aren't you developing here? Oh, okay. Because I dezoned here. Don't think I could put a trade depot in there. Just double check something here. No. But I can rezone that for residential and something bigger will grow there. I'm sure of it. Yeah. See? See? That's how you do it. Now, let me tell you about my plans before we go. Let me tell you about the future. I want... What now? Mega towers? I can do mega towers now? Well, isn't that interesting? Certainly a way to grow population. What's full? Oh, it's fine now. What if I were to do a low wealth mega tower? Or a low and medium wealth mega tower. Could I fit that in anywhere here? Yeah, see? I don't want it to take the place of that industry. That's where it'll go. In time. But what I was going to say, planning for the future, is this. I want to get a recycling plant going. That will be where I put that. I would like to get a processing plant going. Microprocessors. Can that fit in there? Yeah, that would fit in there nicely, wouldn't it? But that's got to be nearer to smelting, etc. That can go right in there. Should we do it? Or should I replace the smelting plant with it once I get some more money? Those processors are going to sell for a lot, but let's take advantage of the smelting. You can see that we're smelting a lot of metal and selling at a very high profit. 220,500 simoleons adjusted revenue last month, just in mining alone. Once I get that recycling plant, I'm going to be using the recovered plastic and alloy to make microprocessors and make even more money. But I have to remember the goal. And the goal, again, is to found a town called HODG-TONA Beach. I'll tell you what I'll do before we go. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to spend 15 minutes overtime just to take a little walk around our property and think about what we're going to build there. Sound fun? I mean, I'm in the green. I can give that town 1 million simoleons and just start thinking about it. Let's go over there. Let's take a look. There it is. Grand Haven. I'm going to gift it. Nope. Gift it. I'm going to gift it 750,000. F it. I said 1 million and I mean it. It's just a game. Not 1.2. That's too much. I can give it that money. There it goes. You can see it. I really just want to play this game all day long. While it's loading, I'll just tell you thank you again for joining us for the Joy of Zoning. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, as I will be every weekday this week. And I will be playing SimCity in the mornings in celebration of Max Fun Drive. You can see the details below in terms of Max Fun Drive, what it means. You're supporting the Judge John Hodgman podcast, as well as all the podcasts that you love at Maximum Fun. We're having a great time, and I'll talk more about it later, but I just want to say thank you. In a moment, I am going to go record a bonus episode of E Pluribus Motto with Janet Varney. This is a bonus episode that might come out if we get enough new and upgrading members at MaximumFun.org/join. It's about the cryptids of the states. If we reach 1,000 new and upgrading members before the end of this week, we will be releasing a bonus episode of Judge John Hodgman, where Jesse Thornan, Jennifer Marmer, and I record a live watch along of the movie From Justin to Kelly. And if we hit 2,500 next week, we'll be doing a incredible bumper episode of Get Your Pets, probably on Thursday, if we meet our goal. So what I'm asking you to do is, if you are a member and you can do so, go to MaximumFun.org/join, upgrade your membership or boost it. That'll add to the numbers that will unlock From Justin to Kelly and Get Your Pets. If you are not a member, won't you consider becoming one? It is the way that we keep the show going. And the network as well. Maximum Fun is an employee-owned cooperative. The Judge John Hodgman podcast, like all of the podcasts, are artist-owned. We own the IP, Jesse Thorne and I do. And all of our producers and editors are paid through the generous contributions of your memberships, including their full-time salaries and health benefits. MaximumFun.org/join. That's all I'll say. Let's take a look around our new property, and we'll start thinking about what to do next tomorrow on The Joy of Zoning at 10 a.m. I'll be right here. Okay, so this is our beautiful island. This is where it's going to happen. You notice that we're getting approvals to build universities and so on. That's because once you build stuff in one region, there's that hazmat garage. Once you build stuff in one region, it applies to all the regions. You can see here that the train line comes in there, and the road comes in there, and the cruise ships are going to come in here somewhere. And what you want to do is you want to make sure, I want to do some thinking about this before I commit, but I feel like we want to build our pleasure dome in an area where the cruise ship can come in and is near the road and the train line. We can extend the road and the train line, obviously. But we could bring everything into the middle and have people do their thing in here. Or we could keep it off to the side. I need to do a little reading about the best way to do this. But this is going to be HODG-TONA Beach. Isn't it glorious? We're sitting on a pile of 1 million simoleons. We'll be ready to start building before Thursday, I guess. We'll break ground on Thursday. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I'm going to finish up. I want to hear what your suggestions are. Pleasure Dome on one side, Thunderdome on the other. The Pleasure Dome will be stately, yes. But I'm going to finish up building up what we were calling Powerhouse Ledge. We now call it Hodge State U. That's our university town and our industry town to create our pure pleasure island of HODG-TONA Beach, currently called Grand Haven, but we're going to change the name. Well, I just want to show you let's see if I can figure out where the dock for the cruise boats are going to be. So that's transpo, boats, docks. So yeah, see, it can go along there, right? We could go along here. Or it could go along here. But I'll tell you, we definitely want, when those cruise ships come in, we want them gambling right here. I mean, this is nice over here, right? But it's just kind of grody. It's just like infrastructure. So just as an idea, I might just destroy this later. But what if we were to... What if we were to run a road? Just bear with me here. Well, we'll do this next time. What if I were to plop? Would it allow me to do this? There we go. Who knows? Who knows? Let's get out of here before we start paying for this thing that no one can access yet. But look at this. Look at what people are going to be seeing as they... This is going to be our district, our fun zone. It's going to be beautiful. All right, let's put that hazmat fire garage in. Back in our town. We'll just build the hazmat fire garage and then I'll let you go today. Thank you everyone for joining us. We load up Hodge State U and say goodbye. You see the banner down there. I've said it all. If you're in New York, tonight I'm going to be hosting an event for guest bailiff Jean Grey. Her book, In My Remaining Years, is out today, and it's a terrific memoir of a truly incredible life. And it's really funny and smart and wise and good and readable. So I had built... Anyway, that's tonight at Isola in Williamsburg. ISOLA, if you're interested in going. Why am I not... Oh, I don't have a Department of Safety in the region. It's the other thing I need to build, a hazmat garage. Do I have time for an upgrade? Yeah, I do. Perfect. Let's add a Department of Safety. Come on. Good. Now let's go back over here. Let's go ahead and put a real big fire station in here. Oh no, it won't fit. What are you telling me it won't fit there? That'll totally fit. I was counting on it fitting there. Oh well. I want it to be near... Is there anywhere up here? I guess I could put it there. It's a little farther, too far away from everything. This fire station's gonna... This big fire station's gonna replace this fire station. Let's get this staffed up. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a watchtower. And hazmat. Oh, I see. We can put stuff over there too. Oh. How about a hazmat truck? Put a hazmat truck there. And then I can replace some of this interesting area with a little bit of residential. Let's see how that goes. And I'm getting warnings about sludge. Backed up pipes again, hey? Gonna max out the thing. Sewage maxed out. And I think that we need to also get rid of that brown one. Fill it with a new one. Now we're good. Well, maybe that brown one needs to be replaced too. What a way to end an exciting day. Replacing sewage pots at the poop station. That ought to put us back in the gray. Okay, so as we leave, oops, our fair city, we have smelting going, we have a college, we have a university, we have increased density, we have a population, we have energy juice, we have water juice to export, we have wealth to export. We've already given 1 million simoleons over to HODG-TONA Beach. We're going to get to that. We're in the green by a little bit, 1,900 simoleons an hour. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for joining us today. I'll be back tomorrow again. I want to make sure you can see the whole thing. I'll be back tomorrow again at 10 a.m. Eastern. Thanks for joining me for the joy of zoning. I'll continue to zone more, and I hope bring joy, maximum fun drive, maximumfun.org/join. That's all you need to know. Until then, here's the music.